Oh my. Oh my.
You are now tuned in to the Revolution Radio Show.
Yo, what it is and what it do, you're officially tuned in to the Revolution Radio Show on 102.3 FM, KCAA in the Inland Empire, worldwide on the NBC Radio Network and on the iHeartRadio app. As always, I am your host. My name is Jay Love, a.k.a. Uncle Jiggy, and I'd like to introduce to the world, some of y'all might have seen him, those of you who follow our show all the time. He's an artist extraordinaire. He does a lot of things, but it's my man, D Battle. He's now going to be with us every single day, each and every day. D Battles, how you feeling, nephew?
I'm blessed. Thank you for having me,
Man, it's a beautiful situation, man. We're about to grind, have some good time. It is Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday.
Tacos, ooh.
May the 11th.
You know, we just passed Cinco de Mayo too, so that's
yeah, we partied on Cinco de Mayo, dude. I played none but Mexican music. Dude, I played none but the Mexican greatest hits.
Okay.
The greatest hits of all, like the Mexican hits. Like I was playing Selena.
I was about to say who was the first one you spit?
Man, you don't even know, man. Like I'm trying to say, bruh, I'm trying to tell you, man. I came with them heavy hitters, man. I was, we was on some show. I was like, hey, my friend, for you, my friend. Hey, please.
I ain't gonna lie, I wish I knew Spanish, man. I wish I knew Spanish, man. Living out here, especially living out here in Cali.
It's
I don't know it. I just know the basics.
Hey, tacos, enchiladas, man.
That's it. Hey, that's all I know. Literally.
So it's so we had some fun, man, and then obviously we had Mother's Day weekend. You get a chance to I know not spend time with her, but over the phone and stuff, you get to talk to your mom and all that.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Me and my mom, we got a real tight bond. So it's like we every day, we linked in. So it's like Mother's Day. I mean, besides me not being there, really didn't nothing change. Really, I showed her extra, extra. But I ain't gonna lie, Unc, I be doing that every day though.
For sure. Real quick, shout out to Lael Gonzalez on Facebook, man. She be holding us down. She always down with the show, man. She's one of our faithful listeners / viewers / followers. You know what I'm saying? So shout out. You know what I mean? But dude, I don't know if you saw. I like to jump into the news, and but there was a giant police chase in Georgia, right? Okay. And here's the most random thing is it ended right in front of the gates of Rick Ross's house.
Stop it.
Yeah. And like I'm sure, like think about it, if you Rick Ross, like, and you just see like tons of cop cars, like you thinking like,
you feel me?
You know what I mean? Like, what would you do if like this giant police chase, the helicopters and everything? Yeah. You know what I mean? And it says Rick Ross's Georgia estate is crawling with sheriff deputies after a man allegedly with a gun led cops on a wild chase, right? And now there's a hunt for the weapon. I guess due through the weapon or whatever, right? Law enforcement's in the Clayton County Sheriff's Department started a vehicle pursuit with a driver on Tuesday today after they got a call from a male with a gun. We're told the pursuit ended when the driver crashed near Rick Ross's property and took off. So basically, right outside the front gates, man. Like that's hilarious because they can't find the gun. Like they're all up on his property looking for the gun. Man, you know what I mean?
Crazy. So that was in Atlanta, right? Yeah,
that's
a new spot out there.
Have you ever seen his house, dog?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's acres.
Man,
I'm talking about.
Man.
So was that the property?
Yeah. Well,
he just got that property like recently. So I don't know if he.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. It actually, here's what a lot of people. I think it's like 300 plus acres, right?
Yeah, definitely.
It has a lake. It's fire. But actually, the house used to belong to Evander Holyfield.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like this house is crazy, man. Like I forget how many square foot it is, but
yeah, it's something ridiculous, bro. It's something ridiculous.
But it's actually, man, it's stupid, dude. It's really insane.
So let me ask you this: is Ross involved in any way? Far as not involved, but I mean, like talking to the police, like giving them authority to hop on his premises. Like, how's he taking the whole situation?
As far as I know, he's like, y'all can out there in the front, but you ain't coming on my like.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? That's a boss move right there. That's what he said. He the boss, right?
That is.
I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Gotta move accordingly.
Yeah, man. So I be the same way, man. In other news, and you know, I got a segment, man, that we call that's called "Come On, Man," and that's why I kind of rant and rave and just, you know, some people they just do stupid stuff, and you know, all you like, you just gotta look at them and be like, "Come on, man." Like, really, come on, man. And today, in "Come On, Man," I got this dude, Soulja Boy, right? So, and you go, let me read you the story, and then you're gonna see why I'm like, come on, man. So those of you should know who Soulja Boy is. Most of y'all, he had his biggest hit was Soulja Boy. Tell him you know, that whole thing, you know, is a giant dance craze. He's since done several other things. Most recently, he became famous for his rant on The Breakfast Club, where he was like, Drake.
Yeah.
Drake?
Yeah.
Drake.
Hey, he said he put everybody in the industry.
Yeah, so according to Soulja Boy, everybody came through him. So, but this idiot, you know, I know there had been reports and rumors and different things that he had been hitting on his ex-girlfriend, right?
Okay.
And so right here it says Soulja Boy pummeled his ex-girlfriend with such violent force, she suffered a miscarriage. So she claims in a new lawsuit. The woman who filed her suit under the pseudonym Jane Doe to protect her identity is suing the rapper, claiming that she was subjected to domestic violence for years at the hands of Soulja Boy. Ooh. In docs obtained by TMZ, the woman claims while pregnant with his child in 2015, he became irate and violent after a simple conversation and began to punch her in the face and chest until she could no longer stand on her feet. She says the punches caused her to fall to the ground, where she curled her body to protect her stomach while using her hands to cover her head. She claims Soulja also kicked her all over her body, particularly in the stomach, and claims soon after she suffered a miscarriage. She claims that there were other violent incidents. Like in 2017, Jane says Soulja flew into a violent rage, punching her in the face and breast. She says things got so bad, Soulja's security had to pull him away from her. She claims Soulja was pissed because he thought she was leaving him. So it just goes on to say a bunch of stuff, man. But I'm like, first of all, let me be very clear about this to just men in general, but especially young brothers, man. Don't put your hands on women, man.
Wow, man. Especially being in that light like that, man, in that spotlight.
Man, here's the thing. I don't understand how another man, right? Because obviously his security was around, right?
Okay.
And one of the incidences, at least, it says that his security had to pull him off. You can't be around me and put your hands on a woman and think that hands ain't gonna be put on you.
Nah, man. Nah. That go for me too. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like, shout out to my father and everything, but I've been raised by a single mother, man, my entire life. It ain't been nobody but my sister, me, and my mom, and my little niece now. That's it. That's all female. So that's all I know is protection, man. So,
no word, man.
Oh no, sir.
Yo, on God, homie, you touch a look. We both catching felonies, homie.
Oh, yes, sir.
We both catching felonies. That's why, like, I don't understand people who, you know, because as much as I can't stand when people do that, or like when the people who stand around and allow it to happen.
Yeah, this is guilty. It's just
man. I don't like. I'm not the dude, and I've said this before. I'm not built to take cell phone videos of events. Like, I'll never be that dude to be like, yo, check out what I got on video, because I get involved. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not built that way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm cut from a different cloth, but I'm just not built that way. Like, I say this all the time, and with you know, and I say this with reverence. But had I have been, and I thank God for the little girl who took the video of the George Floyd murder, because we had the evidence. Yeah. But if I would have been there, either we both would have died, or dude would still be alive, because I would have got involved. I don't care.
Let me ask you something. Even if you was his security guard, though, he's paying you like you on his, you know, like, even if
I guess I'm losing the job, cuz I'm losing the job. Hey, you know, and even at that, like, you know, I'm gonna let you know, player, like, yo, I'll go ahead and be a witness on her suit so that we can get this money. I'm gonna get your money. You know what I mean? Like, so you could fire me, you could keep me on, and understand that I'm looking out for you, because you shouldn't be touching her. Or
that was his baby mom, you said, huh?
Well, it was a girlfriend. She didn't end up being the baby mom's because she was pregnant and she lost it.
Due to that.
Yeah, she's saying that she had a miscarriage.
Oh,
and so if she has any kind of medical evidence that she was pregnant, that's a very strong case.
Oh, that is a strong case, though. That is a very strong case. If I know correctly in the legal system, I want to say that unborn child counts as
that's actually in a lot of places that's a murder.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's a
so
murder.
Just happened. So this soldier, he just dropped a single. He just dropped a single. It's trending now. It's a hot song now.
I mean, shut up. He dropped a single. I'm so glad I don't know about stuff sometimes. Like
I know what you mean though. I know what you mean because I never even heard, like you just laced me up on that. You know, and I'm looking at Soulja, but I be laughing at Soulja. He's a good entertainer. You feel me? Like all of this crazy stuff he talked about. He put Drake on. He wrote for this person, that guy, this girl. You know, it's funny, but this ain't funny, bro. Like that's a whole different level. Like you lost major respect for me with that.
Yeah, and so I got people online talking about manslaughter, murderer. Yeah, absolutely, man. This dude. If there's any, and I hate to say this, man. I hate to say if because you know, I know sometimes like maybe you know she was pregnant, but she hadn't gone to the doctor yet or whatever. Like I because obviously all the details ain't out yet, and they're not going to share. If it's going to court, they're not going to share all the details, right? So I get that. But if for any reason there's not actual medical records, I would hate that he would get off on a technicality. You know what I mean? But this dude, this is really serious, man, because like not only could it be domestic violence charges, which he has priors, right?
Right.
Like, first of all, I don't know how he's alive because I know his last girlfriend or one of his last girlfriends was Teddy Riley's daughter, right?
See, I didn't know
shout out to Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley's one of my favorite producers of all time, one of my favorite artists of all time. But I'm saying this right now. I'm letting y'all know, if I got a daughter and you ever touch my daughter,
that's not a
yo, believe me, son. I know I know how to use a shovel.
All of that.
And look. I'm gonna be real surprised like this.
That's why I believe God bless me. That's why I don't have no kids right now. Hey, but I got a niece though. Same thing.
Hey man, look, bro. I'm telling you right now. Look. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna be surprised when they say, "Tell me, old dude is missing." He's just missing.
Hey, old dude missing. Old dude like missing, bro.
What?
What for real?
What kind of world do we live in? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, we on that acting tip too.
I can't even believe it. This is what kind of world, Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus. Woo! Where he at, Lord Jesus? I can't. Whoa,
where's the Oscar? Hey, Oscar.
I'll be real surprised. I'll be like, whoo. You know, it's wild out there in them streets, man.
The funny part about it, that's true though. I ain't even like you said that, but real, no cap. Like I'll be all of that. Let it be my family member. Seriously, like it'd be all of that.
It's
crazy. That's
yo crazy. On Facebook they said Mama joining the fight too. Larry Gonzalez said,
though, did he get like what's going on? Did he get was it a warrant? Like what's
well right now it's simply because you know first she got to file the charges, right? So right. and I didn't see that it said it was a criminal lawsuit. So it might be civil, but who knows? Like I said, I'm sure in days to come, and we'll keep y'all posted. Excuse me, I got to cough real quick. It's crazy. But you know, we'll keep everybody posted in days to come. We'll keep posted on that news. But I'm sure that there's going to be a lot more, man. And the crazy thing is this is kind of like that Me Too thing where if she says she got beat, we know he has priors with Teddy Riley's daughter. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be shocked if a bunch of girls all of a sudden start coming out
almost on some R. Kelly type of tip.
Yeah, because I mean, I've heard this before about him. Yeah, watch more people coming out. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked, man. And if that happens, this dude whole world is gonna blow up. Because here's the thing: once you get that, I mean, look, okay, put it this way: people actually, if you put like Chris Brown next to Soulja Boy, right?
Right.
In terms of the love that people like, people love Chris Brown way more than they love Soulja Boy, right?
Facts.
Look how long, like, so Chris Brown is still
he's still recovering from that. He's still
and it ain't nowhere near the severity of this accusation, right?
Yeah.
So can you imagine, like,
that's a good point.
Somebody said, they said bye to his career, like, because like, yo, people like, you remember? I don't know if you remember, man, but I think it was like the BET Awards where Chris Brown came out after the whole Rihanna thing, and he did a Michael Jackson "Man in the Mirror," and he started crying.
Nah, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, man, he did. He performed. He did like Michael Jackson first. He did Billie Jean, right? Did the whole.
Is that when Michael Jackson first had passed, and it was the following award after his.
I think so. Yeah.
I remember that because Chris Brown did a little memorial, whatever.
Yeah, but then he did "Man in the Mirror," and he started crying, right? Because I got to change.
Yeah.
But even after that, like, people were like, "Yo." After that, people were like feeling bad for Chris Brown, but they still were like, "Yeah, well,
that Rihanna tip we still remember." Like, yeah.
So,
like you said, he's still recovering from that. Like, there's jokes, like full-fledged jokes, still to this day about that whole thing. Like,
he ain't never been the same.
That's a meme. Like, that's an example. Like, that's that's that Chris Brown.
And has had hits after that, and still people like, but you hit Rihanna.
Nah, like, seriously, I ain't gonna lie. Like, my mom, she's a big fan of Chris Brown, and when that incident happened, like, I ain't gonna even lie, man. Like, my mom, she's just now recovering. Like, she's just now getting back to liking Chris Brown. And that was a while ago. That was what, like, over 10 years or what? Like,
yeah, for sure. That was like 10 years ago, man.
But he was young, you know what I'm saying? He was I'm not defending anybody, but we all be growing, we all make mistakes, you know. But I will say, as me even being an artist myself, like, I know I'm constantly in the light. You feel me? Like, you couldn't catch me slip. Even if me and my girl are bickering or arguing, disagreeing, you couldn't catch me slipping. Well, like, even in public, you wouldn't even catch me arguing in public.
Well, here's the thing. It's this simple, though. And I will say the same thing in terms of for women. I don't feel it's right for women to hit men either.
That's fact. Yeah.
Like, I don't think you should so it's real simple. If you could and I know sometimes people will push your buttons to the extent where, like, you just want to hug their neck real tight.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? You just want to hug their neck real tight. You feel me? But I just think a very simple, key to life is this. When you get to that point, just walk away. Walk away. Just don't put your hands on somebody. I think that's simple. I think it's an easy enough thing.
It's pretty simple. It's fair. But you got to realize, though, for real, some people got problems, like anger problems.
No, I agree. And a lot of us running around, look, because I've been through therapy, man.
I'm not justifying anything. Because me personally, I will say this out loud. Like, I don't hit my woman. I got a girl at home I've been with for like 4 or 5 years now. I never laid a hand on her. So I ain't justifying none of that. But you got some people with real conditions.
No, absolutely. I think there's people out there that got real, mental health. Like, this is something that we're just in the culture, quote unquote, starting to talk about people's issues. A lot of people that got PTSD from their childhood.
Right.
And and that's where, like, but again, everyone's responsible for themselves, but to some degree, like, there's nobody ever who has put hands on someone that there's other people around that haven't witnessed it. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, let's just say, and I'm not saying this is you at all. Well, no, let's use Soulja Boy. So I'm not going to use you. But okay, somebody has seen Soulja Boy put hands on a woman before.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This ain't the first time. Like, the first time is never the time you get arrested for. Or the time that you feel me? Never.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, when you get confident enough that you've been doing it over and over again, there's people who know about it. The problem is that ain't nobody ever put hands back on you before. Because trust me, you know what I'm saying? I know cats who.
So the guys that's doing that, the big macho man that's what do you think? Like, what kind of lesson would they learn if someone else did them the same way?
It'll make you think twice. It'll make you think twice. Like, okay, for example, there was a case not that long ago, I think in like St. Louis, right?
Yeah.
Where your life and peace is worth more than looking over your shoulder or carrying fear with you daily. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Most
And so, but there was a case in St. Louis where a girl, her boyfriend was beating her, and she ran out the apartments, right?
Okay.
And like neighbors, and obviously it's not the first time, right? So I guess some of the homies had told him before, yo, don't touch her no more.
Okay.
That's, but okay, yeah, they talked to him.
Right.
Man, they molly-whopped this dude. They like beat him like there was no tomorrow.
Okay.
And was like on some whole like, yo, you gonna touch her again? You know what I mean? And so I'm not necessarily saying that violence is the answer.
Right.
But when you get molly-whopped, it'll make you at least think twice. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you gonna wake up, huh?
I mean, if it don't set you straight, it'll make you like when you go to get your fist puckered up again, you gonna have that in the back of your mind, like, ooh.
That's true. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm even thinking about even on some little kids, like not even on little kids, just growing up, period. You know what I mean? Like I come from a home, it ain't no child abuse. Like my mom laying hands. You feel me? So it's like even growing up, you know what I'm saying? Even when I ain't gonna lie, but my mama listening, she probably laughing. Even when I became a teenager, it ain't no whooping. My mama smacking. You feel me? But I saw that to say this though. She big on talking back, right? So like even to this day, as a grown man, if my mama talking, I can't beat my mama talking. You feel me? So but when I say that back then,
no man can beat a woman talking, man. Let me give you that key right now. There's no man alive that could beat a woman talking.
Hey, especially your mama. But I'm gonna tell you that. But I'm gonna tell you this though. So when in the teenage years, now as a man, I will not talk back to my mama talking. I don't care if I beat her to the conversation. When I hear her voice, I gotta tone it down a little bit. I gotta mute. I have to mute. So, but I say that you're right, because by her doing that, I learned that now. So every time me and her conversing, and I can hear us both talking, I immediately shut up.
Paranoid. You learning some wisdom there, young man. You learning some wisdom there, young man. Because look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you, look. First of all, for all the gentlemen listening, look.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. You're wrong. Okay, when it comes to dealing with women, just get this in your head. It's your fault.
Now we listening.
Listen, it's your fault. You're wrong. And just while you be ahead of, like, yo, my bad. I'm sorry. You right. 9/11. That's on me. My bad. I shouldn't have woke up that day. My bad.
Said the woman always right. Okay, I'll take that, miss. I'll take that, miss.
I'm putting my hands up for those y'all in the car. My hands is up. I surrender. And just look, it's real. It's this simple. Oh, you know what? They stormed the Capitol. My bad. You know what? My bad. I shouldn't have posted that on Instagram. And now you see what they did? That's on me. You know what I'm saying? Because look, man, you ain't beating a woman like in talking or argument. You ain't gonna win with a woman. Number one, it's not gonna happen. Okay. Number one. Number two, you know what I'm saying? Even when you're right, you're wrong.
Yup.
Okay.
When they're big, you're small.
Yes, and when she's wrong, she right. And her way of apology, she don't have to say I'm sorry. Okay, so don't ever expect a woman to say I'm sorry. The way they apologize is be like, look, this is how a woman say she's sorry. You hungry? That's it. She say you hungry. Okay, yeah. Okay, that means everything cool now.
Give me a pen and paper. I need to write this down. I gotta write it down. I gotta take this in.
I said, yo, if you just tuning in, this is the Revolution Radio Show, man. 102.3. This is my new co-host, Mr. D Battles, man. I'm your boy J Love, aka Uncle Jiggy. We got a bunch of women on here that are sounding off. They all putting their comments in.
But we don't like to admit it, so we just shut the conversation down. And you are accurate with that. Y'all got the power that just put me on game. Like I didn't know. Y'all must have special powers.
They do.
I'm pretty tough, and I don't lose conversation. I don't lose arguments like that easy. But it seemed like with this, it's over with, huh?
Look, man, my mama always used to tell me that I should have been a lawyer. That should have been in another life. I would have been in a.
Yeah, you're right.
And look, I can argue because I will hit you from 4 different directions. But I tell you this, you know what I ain't never won?
What's
an
that?
argument with a woman. Because even when I win, I don't win.
You don't win.
Like there's no winning.
Hey, I'm gonna dig in a little deeper. So when you say you win, you don't win. What you mean? You gotta win. You won. You won.
No, you still don't win because you still after you don't prove. Like let's say I prove my point, right? Let me give you an. I'm gonna use a ridiculous example.
With facts, right?
Yes. Facts. I'm gonna give you a ridiculous example. Let's say you're having a conversation with a woman, right? And she says the world is flat.
Okay. All right.
And you break her down like, look, heifer.
Impossible.
Okay. And you all the science, you give her all the science and everything else, right?
All of it.
And you bow and you drop the mic on her like, you know what I'm saying? Like you take her up in the spaceship. You take her up on the shuttle, SpaceX. Shout out to Elon Musk, right? You're orbiting over the Earth's atmosphere, and she's able to see the world in all of its glory in a sphere, right? It's a round sphere, right? You just won the argument, but you still lost because she gonna walk away from you mad. So now you got to chase after and be like, look, babe, I'm sorry, baby. Look, I didn't mean to make the world round. That I I'm gonna talk to God. I know. Let me talk to God. Because what God did, what happened? He had meant to tell you. God had meant to tell you that it was round. He was gonna consult with you actually. But he didn't.
You teaching me something. You teaching me something. No.
So even when you win, you don't win because you still got to chase after her. If you care at all, you got to chase after her and be like, look, hey, girl, come on.
Hey, I don't want to put your personal business, but you married, Uncle? What you married?
Yeah. I'm married, man. And so look, I learned a long time ago. Look,
I bet she on cloud 9.
Yeah, look, I learned a long time ago. Because I love to argue, man, and I think I'm right 98% of the time.
I'm writing this stuff down, because I'm a lawyer. Like everybody tell me I'm a little attorney. You feel me? And I might even go back to school to get that.
Hold on. We just had Lael said, and we will keep bringing up the convo. We'll keep bringing it back up too. Yes, dog. You could have an argument.
Is that until we lose, or that's what it is?
No, they just gonna bring it up to just break you down. Because look, you could have an argument in 2017.
Okay.
It will be 2021. You will say something to remind her of that one, and she'll be like, oh, "Okay, yeah, like that one time you said the Earth was round. Okay, I see. Yes. Okay, that's how. Okay, when they get to this right here. Okay. No, you're right. No, you're always right. The world is round.
That's it. She said, "Yeah, Leia, you're right."
I'm just trying to get. I'm just asking you if you want to eat tacos tonight. What does that got to do with the argument from 2017?
Wow, hey, I ain't gonna lie, and that little topic right there, I just learned a lot.
Look, and I just want to say, before I get shot in the face, ladies, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. You guys are the greatest thing that God ever created. You know what I mean? And so I'm just trying to school my young brothers out here that for them to understand that it's your world and we live in it. And so
you were very successful at making that a fact.
Hey,
now I'm gonna go home and study. You did,
man. Look, man. All right, look, because I'm telling you, when you look at old couples, like couples that been together for like 40 years, 45, like you look at the man. That dude ain't got he's so chill.
Hey, he's so happy. He's so chill. Hey, see the boss. You right.
He figured it out. Now, young dudes be frustrated. Hey, young dudes in a relationship or just married, they be mad all the time because they can't win.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie. This funny, but you speaking facts because we got a bunch of young brothers listening today, and We don't know. Like I ain't gonna lie. I'm a young brother. I fit into that category. I ain't gonna even lie. You talking to me, but for real, big facts. Like you teaching me how to be a better man, longevity. Because I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm wondering why I argue when I do argue. Because my girl, I love her. She support. She everything. You feel me? But we be arguing, and I be right. Listen. I be so right, like you can.
And how's that working for you?
Google, you can Google what we.
No. How's that working for you?
But hey, you see, I'm tuned in with my notepad.
Hey, look, the sooner you recognize that you're wrong,
that's big fact.
Look, it's because look, here's the difference. When men argue, I could say the worst thing in the world to you, right? I could tell you that, like, you know what I'm saying? Your breath smell like you got herpes.
Right.
Right.
Ew.
Right. And like we'll get in a fist fight, and then 5 minutes later, like, yo, you want to go play basketball?
Yeah.
Because that's how dudes are. Like that's how but women ain't like that. Women will remember every and like if you, like, you know what I mean? Like, so your words. You have to like learn to be a psychologist, because like you look, I'm gonna keep it one. I didn't know how we got onto this today.
Hey, for those you can't see, I'm glued to the screen like this because
look, I don't even know how we got on this subject. I'm now so mad at Soulja Boy. I'm so mad at Soulja Boy. Drake. We talking about Drake. But look. You got it, because you can't say what you feel, right? Okay. You can't be like, yo, you pissing me off. You can't say that, right? Okay. Because now you done said she did something wrong. Oh. You have to be on some like, well, when you speak like that, it makes me feel as if you don't value my opinion, right? You got to word it in such a way that it's not on her, right? It's you, right? So when you say it's not you, but when you say that, it makes me feel as if my opinion is not valued.
Yeah, you're right. That's like I gotta go. Oh, man, I thought I had it together. I promise you, I thought I had it together, man. Hey, swag, looks, and all that. That's not even half. I'm thinking, I'm a young man. I'm getting my career started. Nah.
Do you think girls care about swag? They don't care, man. How many bad chicks you seen with the ugly dude?
Girls do. Women? Nah.
Women. But okay, women, yeah. But okay, so take women. So, but again, how many women you done seen with a dude and you look at them like, that guy?
Hey, you right. Hey,
that guy?
You're so right. Oh my gosh, that's facts, yo. Hey, what you say?
Hey, man, I'm trying to keep it 100, man.
You see the happiest thing ever. Just walking around everywhere. Hey, he just behind her like this.
Look, hey, man.
This man got on flip flops, a white beater, his stomach hanging out. Hey, guess what? She wild. She having a blast.
But that pretty couple that they both pretty, they always fighting. I mean, except for, me, because, we both pretty. And so, we, but like I said, I figured it out though. But it's because I figured out the Matrix. It took me a long time. I'm going to be honest. We had a lot of rough years. And I'm going to say, and I'll take the blame. It was my pride, because my pride wanted to win. That's right.
I don't lose. I hate losing. I'm not used to losing. Go ask my mama. Man,
hey, I'm going to hit you like this. You know what the Bible say?
What's that?
The church, the Bible say that pride cometh before a fall. Hallelujah. Oh. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
So what you saying though?
There's about 5 people in here that can give $1,000. That's what I'm saying right now. I see you right now. See in the back. I see you.
Hey, you must be one of them tacos, man. Hey, it's taco too. You own one today, huh?
Hey, man, I'm just pride comes before a fall.
No, like I hope some young man. I'm gonna reshare this because I ain't gonna lie, this free game.
Swallow your pride.
Home, if you wonder why it's not working out, hey, listen to Big Unc. He got it. He got it.
Look, the sooner you figure out it's her world and you just live in it and you happy, be happy to live in it. Be grateful, be appreciative that you live in it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because look, man, I think I'm super independent. I think that like I don't need nobody for nothing. That's how I in by myself, right? I'd be like, you know what I mean? And I done went through some rough years in my marriage, like some, you know, and there was times where we fought, and I'm gonna keep it 100. And I got real brave and be on some like, I don't need this. You know what I mean? I don't need this headache. Right? I'm done. All of that, right?
But
then at night, when I'm over there sleeping by myself,
okay,
cuddled up like this with just one tiny little pillow, just
you thinking about everything. That pride out the window.
Why is she mad at me?
That's facts. I
didn't mean to say that, but she was pushing me.
Hey, that wasn't cool then, huh? That's not cool.
No, look, man, look, because I'm the type of dude when I'm when I'm at peace,
right?
I could fall asleep like this. I'm the dude. The second my head hit the pillow, I'm out.
Straight
like
up.
right, like I'm like it'd be amazing. I'm almost like a baby. You know what I mean? You know how you put a baby in a car? You can put a baby in the car and like drive around and the baby fall asleep.
They out.
But dog, I don't even know if I should be admitting this on front to everybody. You know what I mean? I don't care because I swallowed my pride already. I ain't got no pride.
Hey, yeah.
Play it. Whenever I gotta travel by myself, or like I gotta go somewhere, or she went somewhere, or whatever, and I gotta sleep by myself, I can't sleep. I can't sleep. Right now, look, they be calling me an old man. I be falling asleep at like every night, like 10:30. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, you an old man. You fall asleep early. But play it. When I'm by myself, I can't sleep.
You up? You all night?
Something wrong.
Not there.
You know what I mean?
You're not
like
there.
I'm so used to like I'm just saying, man. Like when you finally figure it out, the problem is a lot of people figure it out too late. Because we got pride.
What's too late? It's too late after the relationship when you like.
Yeah, after you done lost the good one. After you done lost the good one or pushed the good one away, or when you get to a point where she not with it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it works. Look, and here's the thing: it's not just all on men. Because let's be honest, like relationships, it take two people, right? But I'm speaking from the perspective of a man, right?
Okay.
When you learn to humble yourself, right, and you just swallow your pride, and we can make jokes and everything else, but when you swallow your pride, you know what I'm saying? Even if she still want to wow out, you've done the right thing, because whenever you take a stance of humility, like that's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? Like the stance of humility is always the right stance, right? Because at the end of the day, nobody could say nothing. Like when you took that humble stance, if she want to wow out, they got to look at her like she crazy, because you feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if both people are being humble, you could find some common ground and say, you know what, I shouldn't have said, you know what, I shouldn't have said that either. You know what I mean? And you could find some common ground.
That makes sense, as humble being the root word of humility, you know, because it all boils down to it, man. I'm not gonna lie, like all jokes aside, like I'm growing up in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got it all together, I'm learning, but that's some real big facts that you just spoke on, man. It's putting that pride to the side, because as men, we're born with it, and especially being in this industry that we're in, entertainment, music, all of that stuff. You know, having pride, you actually kind of need, you know what I'm saying, to maneuver through some things. But what you just taught me, man, you can't take that home. You can't take that. Got to stay out there in the street, in the business field, because at home, it ain't.
I'm gonna show you where humility save you in so many different ways. And by the way, people, if you just tuning in, this is the Revolution Radio. Matter of fact, we gonna pay some bills. We gonna come right back, and I'm gonna give some keys. I'm gonna drop some major keys. I don't even know how we started talking about this, but again, I'm mad at Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy.
Yeah, I'm mad at Soulja Boy. Drake.
Soulja Boy need to tune in. I might tag Soulja Boy.
Drake. Yo, we gonna be right back in just a minute, man. On the Revolution Radio Show.
Exotics Wellness. From massage oils to bath bombs, from drops to pain bombs, everything you need in exotic CBD wellness. Go to www.queenexotics.com. That's www.queenexotics.com, or Queen Exotics on Instagram.
Do you have a business that requires heavily upon your clientele base having access to cash, like a dispensary or a barbershop? Or maybe you're in the market for one of the new cutting-edge Bitcoin ATMs or self-serve kiosks. Whatever your ATM needs, reach out to my man Guy, the ATM Guy, at 855-4ATM-GUY. That's 855-4ATM-GUY, or online at www.atmguy.net.
Without even lifting a finger, achieve the body of your dreams. You're perfect the way that you are, but if you've been struggling to tone up and love your body, there's something that can help you get there. Put down the box of chocolates and pick up a wrap. No, not that kind. A wrap that you can wear. That's a Gym in a Box. The Core Wrap, the best body shaper anywhere. It features ultimate performance technology, Tone Up 15 to firm tone and strengthen your abs as it shapes your waist. That's Gym in a Box. Go to gyminabox.la to get yours now. That's gyminabox.la because you deserve your dream body.
Yo, ooh, wow, where'd that come from? Welcome back to the Revolution Radio Show on 102.3 FM. It's your boy Jay Love, aka Uncle Jiggy. I'm chilling with my nephew D Battles. We're talking about relationships, and again, if you just tuning in, we blaming this on Soulja Boy for being an idiot and being an absolute
Right.
But I was dropping some jewels. But look, man, here's the thing. Humility will save you from a whole lot of things. Let me give you a couple examples, right? Because let's be real, dudes like to mess with each other, right? Dudes like to be like, oh, say you gonna go somewhere or whatever, and be like, yo, is your girl gonna let you go? You sure you don't want to ask her? So your pride will jump up, right? Your pride be like, what? Now don't nobody tell me. You know what I mean? Knowing you done already have plans with old girl or whatever the case is. So now, but your pride done jumped up. So now you got to buck up with her and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go kick it with my, and she's like, but we already had plans to be like, to go to my friend. Nah, cause see, and now you just started something.
Yeah.
Because of your pride. If you humble, you be like, your boys message you be like, oh, you got to get permission. Be like, sometimes, because you don't care. You be like, you know what it is, man. You know what it, hey. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have a good night. I'm trying to have a good night. I don't know about y'all.
Hey, what you say? Oh, sometimes, yeah.
Hey, you know it is. Hey.
They go, boy, they gonna respect it. They gonna already know.
Hey, you can hit them back with the like, you sleeping alone tonight, right? Hey.
Hey.
But I'm saying humility will keep you out of that situation. You know what I'm saying?
It will.
Give you another example. Let's say you out somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And if you like me and you, we swagged out, you know what I'm saying, all the time, right? I'm a pretty handsome dude, you know what I'm saying? You a handsome guy. And let's say, you know what I'm saying, a shorty, she kind of looking at you a certain way, right?
Okay.
Now, if you got pride, your pride will be like, hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Your pride likes the attention, right? Your pride likes the attention. Your pride like, I'm D Battles. I'm D Battles. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Your pride will entertain certain situations that is not conducive to you having a healthy relationship.
Okay.
Humility, on the other hand, will be like, nah, like I'm really not that cute. So I don't know this is a setup. This is a setup.
What you say?
You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. It'll save your life.
I ain't gonna lie. That voice is very quiet though. That voice is very quiet. I be stumping on that voice a lot. Maybe I need to give him a microphone though. For real. Like,
you're gonna have to.
Segment today, like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm putting Humble on a mic. I'm putting him on a mic. Like, he need a big voice. I gotta hear him.
You're gonna have to, man.
I would have been at the doghouse a long time ago.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, man, because look, it'll change your life, man.
I'm laughing, but I'm dead serious. Man. Like that pride, like as a man, women don't understand though. As a man, that pride is involved. Though. Yeah,
look, and look, I'm about to school somebody online right now. Somebody, Lael Gonzalez said, a man is only going to act right with the woman he truly wants to be with. Now, watch this.
Okay.
I'm going to disagree.
Okay.
Because plenty of men have women that they truly want to be with, right? Plenty of men got it. Like, here's what women got to understand. Whatever issue a man has nothing to do with the woman. It's an issue within the man. Anything with a man is solely facts, man. I'm trying to tell you. Look, I don't care if you want to be with a woman or you don't want to be with a woman. Your character is on you. Your responsibility for how you behave is on you. So like, I know a lot of times when women, like, I know, women will be like, why did he cheat on, like, what did I do? Or maybe I didn't do this enough, or maybe, you know what I mean? Like, they want to find a reason, right?
Yeah.
And the truth is, it has nothing to do with you or anything that you could fathom in your mind. A man's character and a man's default, if he has one or whatnot, is solely on him, right? It has nothing. The woman could be the best woman in the world, and he could legit love her and want to like really want to do right. But if he hasn't done the work to correct the things, right? Because we all got issues, right? All of us,
right.
The difference is not all of us work on that. Not all of us like put in the work to adjust those things in our lives in order to, to live right or whatever the case may be.
I smell you.
So a dude can genuinely love his woman, can genuinely want to be with her and do the right thing. But if he hasn't made adjustments within himself to adjust his character or to adjust these little defects and flaws, then it don't matter what she do or don't do. It don't matter how amazing she is or she not. It's on him. And that's why the key for us as men is to take responsibility for ourselves, right? And to be honest with ourselves and go like, yo, these are my issues, X, Y, and Z, right?
Well,
and that's
let me ask you something though. What do we have like? What if we have like principles? We have standards. We have like morals. We have, a whole code.
But again, that's what I'm saying. All of that is beautiful. But again, none of it works without humility, right? Humility is the core, because you could have morals and still do stuff that's not according to your morals. You know what I'm saying? How many of us have done? Let's be honest.
That's true. That's
how many. You know what I mean? But like I said, when you take the posture of humility, right, it looks at everything differently, right? Because pride goes to serve yourself, right? By nature, we're selfish, right? So anything you do that hurt, and we're speaking about relationships specifically right now, right? That hurts the relationship was a selfish move, right? That was a selfish move. It was out of pride. Humility allows you to go, whether my morals agree with it or not, like, nah.
I get you. Okay.
You feel me?
I got you.
Because then you could put the other person first and their feelings, right? But if you being selfish, aka pride, then you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much room for like, man, I didn't want to, but then it just happened.
Yeah.
You feel me? How many times have we been in situations? Look, I'm gonna tell you. No, I ain't telling me. I'm telling you. How many times? How many times you been in situations where, you know what I'm saying? It's like you didn't want to do but man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we used to call it back in the day. Like my crew, we used to call it banana peeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I slipped on a banana. Right. You know what I mean? Like how many times you been banana peeling in your life?
Right.
And so, so the moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen, on this whole journey that we was just supposed to be talking about D-Battles today.
Hey, it's the vibe. It's the vibe. Wherever the vibe led to. And Miss Alice here, she done boosted it up. She been with us all day.
Yeah, so I appreciate all the listeners. You know what I mean? And so I hope that y'all got something out of it today. But listen, for those of you who are in a relationship and want to be in it, but you want to be in a relationship, but first of all, for those in a relationship, and I'm gonna speak to the men real quick. Just learn to have humble yourself. It's all good. It doesn't take away from your masculinity. It doesn't take away from your manhood. If anything, it makes you more of a man. You know what I mean? A man is secure in himself, even when he's lost, when he's wrong, when it doesn't go his way. He's still secure because he knows he's still a king. You understand what I'm saying? So, and women, all I can say this is, be easy, because a lot of us is boys. Still, boys in a grown man's body.
I will say I'm guilty. I am.
We boys in a grown man body, and we trying to figure it out. And sometimes we might need your help to help us figure it out, because we haven't been given the tools, whether it be because we haven't had other men to because you can't be what you don't see, right?
Exactly.
So how can you I love, there's a bar that my boy used to have. He used to say, how can I be a man if I ain't never seen a man, right?
Ooh.
So
I like that.
So sometimes we ain't never seen a man in our lives. We've seen again a bunch of really big boys, right? So sometimes we need y'all to lovingly, right? Because you're the nurturers, right? You're the nurturers of nature, to lovingly show us, hey, I see where you coming from, but look, You're so much more than that. You're this, because we have to be shown somewhere, right? Somehow and I'm not saying put up with bad behavior. I'm not saying that, you got to deal with things that are out of line. I'm just saying that sometimes when you see things in us that don't line up, nurture us through, and I'm not saying mother us because we don't need a mom. We already got moms, but you know what I'm saying? There's a way to lovingly help us find ourselves as opposed to just being, irritated by by the stupid things that we do. Because if you know anything about boys are stupid. Boys do stupid things. You know what I mean? Boys invented every stupid thing in the history of the world. It was a boy who invented bungee jumping. Come on.
What you say?
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. And that's
boys are the type of, look, think about it. Boys will look at a hill and be like, yo, we should jump off of that.
What you say? So you can't, ladies, so don't go by our first mind. Don't go, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a learning process, it's a learning curve. Especially the scientifically, men mature a lot slower than women. And I believe that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Come
on, man. Let's keep it 100. You know what I mean? Think about the things that little boys do and little girls do. Little girls are really smart. Like, if you ever see, like, little girls will literally go into a whole imagination world and have a family, right? When they playing. Boys will find ways to hit each other in the face with a stick.
Hey, that's facts, man. I ain't gonna lie, I got a very intelligent little niece, man. And the way, like, women have a mind of structure. We don't see structure. Like, growing up, I even right now, like, I'm not saying I'm a little boy because I'm a man, but if you're real with yourself, Big Up was just speaking facts today. If you're real with yourself, man, that's listening, hey, you know what you got to do at home. And what you got to do. When I say at home, I mean inside your temple.
Yes.
Your whole body. I ain't talking about at home because if she see what we got to do to tighten up, I don't think we're going to have nothing to tighten up for.
Man, I'm just trying to tell y'all, man.
Hey, for real. Hey, I think you might have said a little too much too, because it's ladies listening. You feel me?
Hey, but maybe they might look at it differently now and be like, okay.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey.
They might have been too hard on their man, to be honest.
Yeah.
You might open them up to see a whole different side.
Allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, because I seen Miss Layelle, she been commenting all evening. She ain't said nothing in the past 10 minutes.
Hey, you know what I mean? She over there thinking, like, she about to make some phone calls, like, hey, hey, so are you busy tomorrow? I was thinking maybe we could talk.
One thing about it, you can't hate it. It's all facts, though. It's all organic.
Hey, and it's all out of love, man. It's just all we got to grow together. You know what I'm saying? And if you know better, you do better. And that's the thing. That's what we trying to do, is just provide some information. We man, this hour went by fast, man.
It did, y'all. It
did. Hey, but
hey, for real though, I'm gonna say it one more time. I appreciate that free game though on this topic though. That was everything though. Seriously, Steve Harvey. Hey, Steve Harvey. Hey, where you at? You got your competition right here.
Hey, we're going to make it do what it do, man. But I'm glad. Excuse me. I'm glad that you're gonna be on the show, Dean.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me.
Hey, Layelle said, no, they in the past and they can stay in the past.
While I'm alive.
You know what I mean? But look, it's going to be a lot of fun, nephew. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to talk about everything. We got a guest tomorrow. We got a guest on Thursday. Okay. Friday, we just going to throw a party for the weekend. We're going to have a party, for the weekend. So I'm really excited to have you on the show now, man. Man, I can't believe this hour just went by like this. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in. Listen, follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. It's at The Revolution Radio Show on both Instagram and Facebook. You can follow me. It's at JLove Official. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. D Battles is at D Battles?
Yeah. No, it's at D Battles _. That's it.
Okay. D Battles _. And so we'd love to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be starting a new segment called and it's funny because we're talking about this today, but I'm actually gonna be starting a new segment. It's kind of like an advice thing. They're gonna be like Talk to Dr. Love, where I'm gonna be giving advice or whatever. So we're gonna be having some fun with it, man. This is hilarious. Drake. We talking talking about?
Hey, I hate to do it to him, but shout out to Soulja Boy for the topic of discussion. Though he opened up a whole positive can of worms from his negative situation. Yo, we see life.
And now low key, I hope he goes to jail. So anyways, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy J Love, aka Uncle Jiggy. Got my man D Battles. This is the Revolution Radio Show every day, Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. drive time on 102.3 FM. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. And as always, I got to remind you, reach for your best, reach for success, but most of all, reach for God, because God is love and love is everything, man. We'll see y'all mañana.
Oh my.